Summer. Minnesota. On the outskirts of a quiet American town, surrounded by pine forest, stands a modest house. Here, far from the noise of the city, lives John Miller, a 45-year-old former police officer, a man of solid build with a tired yet sharp gaze. With him is his loyal former service partner, a German shepherd named Max. Saddleback coat, alert eyes, ears always perked. Even after retirement, Max still carries the posture of a K-9 unit dog. Once, they were a legendary team. Now, just two veterans living in peace, until trouble came knocking. One afternoon, the local sheriff, an old colleague, pulls up outside John's home. There's worry written all over his face. "A girl's gone missing," he says.
"We found this photo near
Emily
the old
Jensen,
mill.
20 years old.
Do you recognize her,
A
John?"
college student. "She went cycling in the forest yesterday afternoon, and never came back. We've been searching, but hope's fading fast." John says nothing. Then he looks up and nods. "I'll take Max. We'll try." An hour later, they're on the scene. John wears an old, but clean work jumpsuit. Max is tense, sensing something's wrong. By the roadside lies Emily's abandoned bicycle. Max sniffs it, and within seconds, pulls sharply on the leash. The trail leads deep into the woods. The deeper they go, the more silent it becomes. Max moves confidently through an invisible path, leaving the sounds of civilization behind. The forest is thick and damp, the air heavy with pine and danger. After a few kilometers, they find it, a scrap of fabric caught on a branch. A t-shirt. Max growls. He senses someone. Soon, they reach an old shack, hidden deep in the forest. Abandoned, one window shattered, a faint light glows from inside. Max crouches low, growling. John readies his flashlight and carefully steps forward. Inside, silence. Creaking floorboards. Old furniture, a mattress, canned food. Maps on the walls. A coil of rope on the floor. And then, a sound behind them. A man steps out from behind a partition. Thin, wild-eyed, holding a knife. It's Gerald Baker, an escaped convict who vanished 2 months ago from the neighboring county. He waves the knife, threatening John to leave. But Max is already airborne. A furious struggle breaks out. Max sinks his teeth into the man's arm, but Baker thrashes, slashing and injuring the dog. John seizes the moment, rams into him with his shoulder, knocking him down. Baker raises the knife to strike, but Max bites again, locking onto his wrist. Together, they overpower him. John grabs the rope from the floor and ties the man's hands with firm knots. In the shack's storage room, behind a locked door, John finds Emily. She's alive, scared, slightly dehydrated. He helps her outside. As they wait for the police, John sits beside Max, wrapping his wound. Max breathes heavily, but his eyes are still bright, glowing with loyalty. When the sheriff arrives, Emily runs into his arms, sobbing. John doesn't wait for thanks. He simply gazes out toward the woods, hand resting on Max's head. "We haven't lost our edge, partner," he whispers. And in that moment, it's clear. Even though John has left the force, the call of duty, like his bond with Max, will never leave him behind.